Hello students, I am Vincent Fernandez, your math teacher from Sri Sarvajna Public School. Today we are going for the fourth property to see how many numbers are there between two perfect square numbers. Let us check it out. So 1 square is equal to 1 and 2 square is equal to 4. So between 1 and 4, 1 and 4, which are the numbers? How many numbers are there? Numbers between 1 and 4 are 2, 3. Two numbers, right? There are two numbers. Now let us consider the next one. That is between 2 square, that is 4, and 3 square, 9. So 2 square is equal to 4, 3 square is equal to 9. So numbers between 4 and 9 are 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 numbers. Between 3 square and 4 square, this is between 9 and 16 are 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there are total 6 numbers. Now try with 4 square, which is 16, and 5 square, which is 25. Between them, between 16 and 25 are 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24. A total of 8 numbers. So we can see here a similarity, a pattern developing, right? So between the first two numbers, 1 and 2, squares of them, the numbers are 1 and 4. So 1 and 4, there are in between two numbers are not perfect squares. That is 2 and 3 are not perfect squares, correct? So 1 is a perfect square, 4 is a perfect square. In between them, 2 and 3 not perfect square. Only 2 not perfect squares are there. In between 2 square and 3 square, we see that there are 4 non-perfect squares. In between 3 square and 4 square, we see that there are 6 non-perfect squares, correct? And similarly, it continues in the same even number pattern. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Next, if you go, it will be 10. Next, it will be 12, 14, 16, and so on. So what is the nexus here? What is the connection? So consider that the number which is given first as n, and the next number is n plus 1. That is n plus 1 square, right? So 1 is n. So n plus 1 will become 1 plus 1, which is 2. Or if n is equal to 2, then 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. That is the next square number, correct? So 2 square, 3 square, correct? So consider that and consider an equation like this. If the number is n, the number of non-perfect squares between that number and the next number is 2n. So between them, non-perfect squares is how much? 2 times n. So if let us try this. Let us check whether it is true or not. There is relationship. So if n is equal to 4, then the next number is n plus 1. So in between 4 and 5, correct? 4 square and 5 square. How many numbers are present? Let us check. 2 times n, which is 2 times 4, which is equal to 8. So there will be 8 non-perfect numbers. So that means our last solution here, I have checked. So it is true, isn't it? There are 8 non-perfect numbers. That is 17 to 24, right? So instead of writing these numbers on and on and on, we can find out how many number of non-perfect numbers are present between two perfect square numbers. So this is the fourth property. So we can use this property to find out how many non-perfect numbers are there between two perfect numbers. Taking into consideration the first number to be n, the number of non-perfect numbers will be 2n, 2 multiplied by n. Thank you, and we will be discussing the fifth property in the next class. Bye bye students, have a nice day.